Okay, welcome to another 360-degree virtual tour of another Ontario Provincial Park. This time we are at Earl Rowe Provincial Park, and this is the main entrance where you come and you check in and you register. On this side, this is one of those parks where you've got two sides, one on the east side and one on the west side, and it's split. We're going to do the west side today, but I'm just showing you this is the side where you register and check in, and you can get firewood here up until 10 p.m. During the summer, and you can get ice here also. And then they do have a park store that I think is only open till 8 p.m. during the week, and there's fishing, and there's a pond and hiking and a playground and day use area also right here. So that's where you would check in, and once you check in, if you're on the other side, which we're going to go do right now, you make a U-turn here. You can make a U-turn with a good-sized trailer. There's no problem. It's nice and wide and allows you to. And you go over to the Riverside, and we're going to go right there right now because that's where the water fill station and the dump station is. If you're coming or going and you are camping on this side, even though we're not going to do that in this video, I believe. If I have time, I will, but if not, it'll just be the west side, or sorry, the east side, which is the Riverside campgrounds. So we're coming over here to the east side campgrounds. Once again, like I said, this is called Riverside Campground, and it is gated. So when you check in, you can't come in here before you check in and register at that main entrance like I showed you, and they'll give you a parking pass that's a barcode, and you scan the barcode and it lifts up the arms here, and that's how you get into the this side of the park. So once you're in, there's only one way you can go. Now what we'll do is we'll first start over by the dump station and show you where that is, the dump station and the fill station. As you come down here onto your right, this park consists of a few one-ways, so just look out for the signage and see, you can see where the one-ways are. Now there's some campgrounds here, we're going to get those in a second. But as we turn right, you can see the signage there saying for the water fill and dump stations. And it works in a big circle here. I don't know if I'm in the way of anyone, so I don't want to show it. But yeah, basically where this trailer in front of us is coming up right now, that's the red lines, that's the dump station right there. And further up ahead, you can see where that J feather is, that's the fill station. That's where you fill, and that's a blue line. Always make sure you do your blue lines for water fill, that's your fresh water fill. And the red is only for dumping out and flushing out your gray and black tanks. So if you come out of here, we will start with some sites. Straight ahead of us is site 143 on our left. It's a nice wide corner site. It's sloped quite a bit though. That's the only thing. It's wide. It's also open, but it's sloped. 144 is on your right, just as we came through there. As you can see, that's also sort of in the way at the corners, not too much privacy. 146 is on your right. As you can see, that's also a nice site. And then 145 on your left, nice wide open site, a very, very big site, fairly level, as you can see. 147 on your right, also a nice site. These sites are separated by some good shrubs and hedges, so it affords you quite a bit of privacy. Another vacant site here on our left, 148, and 149 is on the right. Those are fairly large sites. As you can see, there's a fifth wheel on the right-hand side there, so it's a decent-sized site. These are all electric sites, by the way. 151 on your right. And 150 on your left. All good-sized sites, and these are close to the comfort station. If you look straight ahead of us, that is a comfort station. Showers and washrooms, and I think laundry facilities are also there. Earl Rowe is a very good family park, and as you can see, a lot of dogs. They don't have an off-leash area or a dog beach per se, but a lot of people bring their dogs. 152 on your left that we just passed as we come up here to the intersection. And what we'll do is we will come up here and we will turn right and show you the comfort stations from the front of it, and some more sites here. Site 76, as we turn the corner, is going to be on our left. There, a nice deep site, very close to the comfort station. Then here on our left is site number 75, also right across from the comfort station. You can't get any closer than that. Big sites, a little open to the next site next to it, which is 74 on your left. Right here, 73 on your right, right next to a water fill station. These sites are huge, as you can see the size of the trailers that are here. As we keep going up the hill here on our left, site 72 and site 71 on the right. 72 being on your left, I should have said. Once again, big sites, very open, fairly private. 153. Now we jump numbers. Now 153 is on the right, and 70 is on the left. That 153 is deep, and if you look as we drive by, it goes deep, deep down into there. And now we finish off, and we'll go down this hill. And there's no sites down here that I know of, but if you go to the right, which we're not going to go, this takes you down to a dead end. And if you're on a bike, like people are behind us here, this takes you onto a trail that goes under the highway and over to the west side of the park. So you can hike or bike down there. If you turn left like we're going to, there's some more trails here that you can walk or bike like the people are behind us. And I think there's some public parking and some other sites that are non-electric sites, more camping sites that are just mainly for campers, like tenters. And you can see there, we're not going to see those ones today. Those are for different campers, different styles of camping. They're a lot more rustic, smaller sites, and like I said, non-electrical. Okay, as you can see, this is the Rabbit Loop, and those are the tents and the campsites that are on that side, 15 to 41. Like I said, we're not going to go into there, but there is some kind of washroom facilities there, and then on the right-hand side, some additional parking for those sites. Okay, as we follow the trail here, if we go into here, sites 43 to 69, these are once again more of the tent style camping, and I don't believe those are electric sites, but down there. We're going to concentrate on the electric sites for this video. If you look on the right through the openings of the field, you can see a lot of tents there. I don't see any trailers, but I think you can put a small, maybe a teardrop or something in there. As we round the corner and go back up the hill, we're going to continue with the electric sites here on the Riverside Campground. Okay, as we continue with some more sites here on our right-hand side, site number 101. Now, all these sites on the right-hand side, they're very private, as you can see here, and they're almost, I don't know if they're labeled pull through, but a lot of them loop around, so you can actually pull through, sort of like a horseshoe shape. And the ones on the right back a cornfield, a private farmer's field. That's the edge of the property for the provincial park. On the left here is site 100. On the right, we have site 97. Like I said, very, very private sites here. On our left here, 98. And on our right, 95, right by another water fill station. Not a water fill, just like a water tap. That one's very nice inside, on the outside, on the side of it there. 96 is on your left. That's very private and secluded. As is 93 on your right-hand side there. 94 on the left. 92 on the right. Some folks playing a nice recreational game of crochet there, it looks like, or croquet or whatever they call it. Another water tap here at site 91 on the right. 90 is here on the right hand side. If you come down here on the left, we're going to continue with those ones in a second by where that washroom is, but if you come down here on the left, these ones are a little bit smaller. They're just it's a branch off from the main road there, but these ones are a little bit smaller. We're going to check these ones out. As you can see, some of the trailers are still a good size. 103 is on your right hand side, and it's tucked away in the back there, which is nice, but it's a little bit of an uphill incline. These folks are coming in right now. This is a accessibility, a handicap site. As you can see, it's got the padding there, and it's very level. That's site 102. 105 is on your right. Site 104 on your left. As we wind around the corner here, we see site 105 on the left. Sorry, 106 on the left. And I didn't get the site there on the right-hand side. The sign was blocking the number, unfortunately, but it's a good-sized site, as you can see. There's a good-sized trailer there. On the left here is 108 and 109 on the right. That one's another deep site that goes back a bit. As we round the corner here on the right-hand side, we see site 110. And right after that is site 111 on the right-hand side. Very private sites, like I said. It's amazing how they're able to divide the sites with shrubs and hedges and other things to give you your privacy. That's 112 on the corner that we just passed on the left. 113 on your right-hand side here. And as we come up to this nice big site with this beautiful vintage car, of 114 on your left there. On your right-hand side, there's another water tap, and 115 on your left. Someone's learning to ride a bike, doing a great job there. As we turn the corner here, on your left-hand side, it's 116. I didn't see the site number for the one on the right there, unfortunately. There's another water tap station here on your right-hand side. There's one on the left there. I didn't see it. There's a sign blocking it. 119 on your right. And 121 on your right as we round the corner. On your left, this big site with this big trailer here is 120. And right here is a comfort station, a small comfort station on the right-hand side for the use of all these sites within this loop here. 122 on the right. And 123 on your left. 124 on your right as we come near the end. And 125 on your left there as we come to the end. And this is the exit. Now keep in mind, this is a one-way that we went through, so always respect the signage and the directions that you travel. Okay, we're going to catch back up to where we left off before we turned left to go down to that loop there. As we continue on straight, we have site number 89 on your right-hand side here, which is right next to the comfort station for this end of the park. There also has showers and washrooms, facilities, and parking there. 88 is on your right-hand side. It's a wide open site, doesn't afford too much privacy, but close to the washrooms and the facilities, and as it slopes down a little bit. but it's also next to a water tap there, which is 87. If you have friends and you come together, 87 and 88 might be a good site to get together on your right there. On your left is 86, a little bit of an incline. It's not too flat, as you can see. And then here's a park for kids. Kids love this park, and it's usually used quite a bit. 85 on your left. Once again, a little bit of an incline for site 85. The site next to it here on your left seems to be a lot flatter and also close to the park, fairly close to the washrooms too. This one is 84. Another water tap on your right-hand side there. And this site here on your left-hand side is 83. As we come around the corner here, we're making the full loop of where we started. This is going to be 82 on your left. And coming up to 81 on your left also, nice big open site. 79 on your right, and you have your own private tap there at 79. It's a big wide site, very open though, but very huge, very, very huge site. 80 is on your left, also a big site, not as big as that other one though. And then next to it here on your right hand side is another good sized site, but I don't see the site number, unfortunately. It's being blocked. All the numbers that I don't see, just check on the map and you'll be able to see which ones it is. 78 on your left there. And this brings us back to where we started by the original main comfort stations, where we started with 76. So we will turn right as we exit the park here. As you can see, there's more sites. This is site 128 as we go close to the exit. It's on your right-hand side, a nice big site close to the comfort stations. Very open to site 127, which is also on your right here. So if you're friends and you know each other, then it'd be a good site to get. 128 on your left-hand side here. 130, which seems to be a very, very enormous site on your left-hand side. 129 on your right. Not much separation between the next site, between 129 and 131. As you can see, a little bit of separation on your left-hand side, which this site is 132, nice and deep. These are huge sites, as you can see. 133 on your right-hand side and 134 on your left-hand side. That's a good-sized tent, but it looks tiny on the right-hand side there next to this site because it's so big. 135 on your right. Another water tap station here on your left. And you have 136 on your left. 137 on your right. And this is going to be 138 to finish off this section of the park. Nope. And then I think we have I don't even know. 139. 139 on your right-hand side. That seems to be pretty private. As we come around the corner to almost where we started by the entrance, as you can see, site 141 on your right, nice corner site, but very, very open. Doesn't afford much privacy. Probably a lot of vehicle traffic too, seeing it's the entrance and exit. 142 also on your right. And then this giant site here on your left, I didn't get the number of it, but it's got a water fill station there, or a water tap there. And that is it. That is it for the Riverside Campgrounds here at Earl Rowe Provincial Park. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos of other provincial parks in the 360-degree virtual tour, check out the links above, and you can see other parks, more parks to come. Thanks for watching, folks. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.